Chapter 13. You need to learn to have sound reasoning. My reasoning scares me. I have always been an explainer. I have always explained, spoke on other people's behalf to the point of being asked if I was people's lawyer. At that time, it didn't bother me. I was probably high. Lying was also part of the explaining. You feel you are a good talker, and you add a few lies and things go your way, and you go forward. Lying was not my thing. I have always read books, watched documentaries, and researched, so that gave me an upper hand in my explaining because it provided me with more information. I am one who knows there is good knowledge and bad knowledge, and when you have either of the two, you have knowledge, and that is the bottom line. I never had to lie. I had too many facts and knowledge to pass around and make genuine conversation and teach and be taught in the process. I discovered later in life that people who lie are compensating for lack of knowledge. For example, if you know how to cook, you know how to cook, but if you don't, you will say you know how to cook knowing very well you can't. You lie to compensate for the knowledge you lack. If you had the knowledge, you wouldn't have to lie, but you lie because you don't have it. You lie because you can't do it. You know it can be done, but you lack that knowledge of doing it. That's why Satan operates with lies. He lies because he knows if people knew the truth, they wouldn't go with him. It will change the situation, so he lies and deceive people so that they follow him. With the truth, he would stand for opposing God, and the people wouldn't follow him, so he lies so that he can have followers. One of the reasons I stopped smoking cannabis was my explanations. They would be so elaborate and so accurate, but along the way I would drift from what I was talking about to something else. I would think of something else which emphasized what I am talking about, and I would end up not finishing what I was talking about and forget what I was talking about altogether. In my conversations, explanations, and teachings, some people would pick up that drifting and leaving conversations in the middle, and would say to me, "You speak so well, you explain well, but the problem is that you leave conversations and explanations in the middle, and move on to something else and start talking about another thing before finishing that one you were talking about." So, I guess what I was saying ended up not making any sense. Of course, I was high and drunk. What do you expect? Now realizing that I may be good, I thought to myself, is it that I am so talkative when drunk and or / when high, or I am like that naturally? I thought to myself, if God wanted me to be like the way I am when drunk and high on marijuana, he would have made me to be born like that. If I am a talkative person whom when reasoning people keep quiet and listen to what I have to say, then I must do it sober and not under any influence of any substance. I stopped smoking weed first, because I did it on a daily basis. In time came cigarettes, and finally, I stopped drinking alcohol. All of them, I stopped doing permanently. At first, I kind of felt like I was different, but soon realized that I am exactly the way God wanted me to be without any influences of any kind of substance. Now that I am sober, I can even get work done. I am happy with the way I am. All those things were distractions in my life. I am glad and I thank the Lord that I was able to get rid of them in my life. I know how hard it is for others who still go to them on a daily basis, but deep down, they want to stop. Many people say it out loud that they want to stop, but they can't or say they are not ready. People ask me all the time how I was able to stop. The people that know I was a heavy smoker and drinker are left amazed when they hear I no longer engage in those things, knowing the level I was doing them with, and while they consider themselves as doing them less than me, but finding it difficult to stop. That is why I don't hide it and say I received help from the Lord. By myself, I was never going to stop. We take our time and go to them. They don't come to us. We keep on returning to them. We need to ask the Lord to help us get rid of those evils because they do not bring good in our lives.